Warning, this game makes references to and shows images of depression, self-harm, and suicide. Please take care in proceeding. Also, I love you. Stay safe, idiots. Previously. Ah! Fuck this game. Let's keep playing. Nope! Nope! It scared me, okay? Look. Fuck you, the game. I was grabbing a drink. I fucking hate this. Look at this lovely poster! Cool. Cool. Well, that was terrible. It doesn't appear through every playthrough. Oh, good, so I'm just lucky. I'm gonna fucking flip this table, I swear to shit. I hate this. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. No! Wait, is the classroom kind of like tilted now, or was it always like that? Was the classroom always like that, or is it? No, it's different. Come the fuck on, he doesn't deserve any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan just to come here or hang out or wit. It's tilted sometimes. Cool! Just gonna flip everything, I hate it. If you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it. No, go behind the... Aw, beans. Oh, and you guys are so big and she's so little. Suki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps them... Certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps the manga collection in the club room. I hate this. I hate this. Natsuki finds herself stuck in between saying Monika and manga. Manga's literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry about stuff. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Appointed? Anyway. I'm just like looking around for differences now. This is like the world's shittiest spot the difference, and I hate how the music keeps changing tonally. Anyway, now you're in the club and all. Perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. Only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, was the closet always open? I don't know! Was it? I don't know why I'm like, I need to like grab my titties to make sure that like they're safe. You have to like grab the things you love. Okay. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. Oh, no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of the club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? Just felt like, well, as vice president and all, grab things you love, so grab Yuri. No, but her tits are the bread and we're the raccoon. And I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. Stop changing music. So I picked out a book that I didn't. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She's not accidentally being cute. Her cuteness is the bread and we are the raccoon. Look, if it turns out that she's not a murderer, then I'm just like going a bit crazy here. It's fine. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thanks. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. You can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Stop changing! Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. Okay, it's the weirdest tailored suit piece. Yeah, but like, it's their school. It's their school thing. You know when you're in school and like, they're like, okay, the tailors are coming in so that things like properly like hug your titties? That was school, right? Okay, I don't know if I'm missing out on anything by like not, by like just, see, I'm not really doing her route. I just write poems that I want to write. I just want to write poems. At the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse at the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance, her eyes. So I did this last time because, again, I'm just writing poems. Like, oh no, I get why it's putting me on her route, but like, I'm not trying. I'm not trying. I just want to write a poem. So yeah, so I did this one last time as well, so we'll probably go a little quicker through it. Our eyes meet for a second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, just spacing out. I'm out of this, I sense I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused. If I was focused, I wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Oh, the poster's gone. The poster's gone. The poster's gone. The nightmare poster's gone. Ugh. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Oh, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday and she bought one for me specifically because the books are the bread and we are the raccoon. It starts to pick up, you have to break it down, it's engaging and relatable because it's about a fucking psycho. Look at the cover of the book. The book is said Portrait of Markov. It's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. It's about this religious camp that turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be... No, wait! Yuri's right eye was moving. There's 2 raccoon and bread poems? Oh no, wait, they're attaching limbs to things now? Why was it moving? No, so the raccoon one that we read was like, oh, there's a raccoon that comes here and I'm slicing bread. Look how pretty this knife is. Look at this raccoon. I know if I feed the raccoon, it will come back. Look how pretty this knife is. Oh, look, I will satiate its hunger with this bread. Look how pretty this knife is. I will satiate my hunger with the raccoon. Look how pretty this knife is. Her tits are the bread. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. It puts the lotion on its skin. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of it's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Fuck you, the game. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing about stuff? Not anymore! It's not bad. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's into those sorts of things. She's so shy and reclusive on the inside, but her mind seems to be on murder. It's just that this kind of story kind of challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Oh, not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. I murder people. And I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. Open history and check it. No! 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 There's a new one! Ah! There's a new one! Can you hear me? There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality, it's just a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing. Wait, I'm not doing the voice. I'm not doing the voice. Sorry. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, sweeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfortable food, or the newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Yep, I'm in that too. Oh wait, this is no one's voice. This is the poetry voice. This is poetry voice for poems. Well, bitch. Oh, we met the history in-game? Oh, I get you. But there's still other things in the thing now. Okay. Then suddenly... I hate this. 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 Return. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body considers... My whole... Where'd it go? What? No, where'd it go? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Oh, do I have to move on? Well, no! Your thoughts won't appear there. What? No! God damn it! Day 3? This is day 1 of my second kind of play. I don't know what's happening. All I know... Oh, day 2. All I know is that Yuri's gonna kill me because her tits are the bread and I'm the raccoon. That might not be true, but whatever. Oh, okay. I don't know what's happening. Sorry if I end up saying something strange. You are. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Oh. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it. Oh, in fact, I might as well start getting blah, blah, blah. Nailed it. Stop it! Yeah. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Just let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book and put it into my bag. Yeah. Welcome to there's some weird shit in my commands. There was a time where people memed me by the day, so enjoy memes of me. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slept in the seat next to Yuri's. Huh. Yeah. Are you sure? Seem a little apprehensive. That's, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That it's reading in company with someone. Oh, I see. If you just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. God, fuck me in the butt. It's one of the things I say often. Look, if something scares me, it's God, fuck me in the butt. There's a lot of butt fucking in my repertoire. I name myself butt stuff. God damn it, oh well. I open the book up and start the prologue. I still don't understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Is she just gonna be there and is it gonna be scary? It's not a particularly bad thing. I think it is. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. I don't trust you. Your tits are the bread. Sorry. It's just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Yuri, you really do apologize with tongues and fart boxes. Tongue punch me in the fart box. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? Also, I said this yesterday. People who apologize a lot, give them a lot of love and understanding because it's a sign of childhood trauma. Twitch didn't inform you that I'm live. Well, welcome to this fucking nightmare. So yes, no, but in world, people that apologize a lot are often victims of childhood trauma or a childhood which required them to apologize a lot, most of the time unjustly because, you know, they're children. Which is why I did that for years and I'm still trying to get over it. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until I don't want to read this again. Her thumb is on my thumb and the hand is on the thumb and the page turns from my thumb to her thumb and our thumbs are there. I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. Oh, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Don't go creepy. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? What? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. Isn't she cute? She's gonna murder me. But she is cute, but she's gonna murder me. I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'm gonna keep up with her. Oh, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it of my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to a side as it catches it with her own thumb, and there's more thumbs and the fluttering and the thumb. I'm done with things like this, like trying to capture romantic moments that are like you need to know where every single one of their limbs are at all time. I want to shoot it in the face. Hey, Yuri? Them boobs are the devil. No, her boobs are the bread, we are the raccoon! This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit, you fucking bitch. I'm so convinced that she's gonna kill us. I'm so convinced. I'm so convinced that she's gonna kill us. Look. Look. Oh god, what's that face, Yuri? What? No, I don't relate to this character at all. That's different than you said last time. That's different. Also, someone else said that. Wait, did someone else say that? No, we said that, but... Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking of the way she second guesses what she says and all that. Wouldn't be surprised she killed us. I don't... Is she gonna kill us or not? Don't tell me. But she's gonna kill us. Oh. That's what you're talking about. Sorry. The check changed because the book is not the same as the first start. Wasn't it the same book? No, because it was the book with the eye on the front. It's still the same book as the eye on the front book. But like, it just gave us like, because like the first time, she looked at the back of it and she was just like, oh, I want to make sure that I'm not spoiling any of it for you. And then this one, she was just like, oh, and like, it started off saying the same. And then it was like, oh, and then she gave us some spoilers in this arc. Whereas in the first one, she didn't give us any spoilers. I think it's still the same book. I'm pretty sure it's still the same book. But last time, like, we didn't know that the main character was going to be a bit fucked up. But this time we do, and we're just like, it still reminds me of you, Clarice. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. That she's going to murder me? Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. I don't like this face. So I don't know why it came into my head. Yuri, you feeling alright? What? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Butt stuff? Did something happen just now? What? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? No, not really. I'm just making sure you didn't do anything to her. Like, get yourself murdered. Yeah, I named me butt stuff and I regretted it instantly, but I also don't regret it at all. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? What? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. We go in order. Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first. If your poem is fucked up, you little bitch, I swear to God. Your poem better not be fucked up this time. It better be the same shitty poem from the first time. It's shit, and I hate it. Ugh. Ugh? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So, basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? See, this is when we know that I did the right accent for her. You fucking asking to get smacked, bitch. I'll pass. Ugh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. It's still the same shitty poem. It's the same shitty poem. Aye. Do you want to get smacked? Natsuki 2017. Wink maybe. Wink maybe. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Fucking say wit, bitch. Say wit. Just be honest, you cunt. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, fucking just because. Everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Aye, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more thought went into it than I realised. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Also, hello, welcome back, Yura. Just for people that don't know about, who haven't been to Scotland, I can't do normal Scottish accents. I can do angry Scottish accents because that's very common here, because we're all angry cunts. And I can do the man that you've found in the bar, because there's always some old cunt in the bar that if he starts talking, then he's just like, oh, what? I worked in a bar for like a couple of months, And boy, was there 5,000 old men being like, let us not tell you pour a Guinness. I will tell you how to pour a Guinness. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking pour it down your fucking front. I hate you. Old men! Okay. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. Care a little bit. Pedophilia is bad. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Monika! Hello, butt stuff. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? I'm looking around for fucking new scary things because I'm terrified. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry about stuff. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? New activities, let's not kill each other. Good activity! But that's the sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Great job, that stuff. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It really is, it's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, boy howdy, that schedule is out of date. Oopsie doopsies. Oopsie doops. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality because she's a murderer. I don't mean like that's a bad thing though, but except she's a murderer, so I little bit do. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Her strong interactions are the bread and we're the raccoon. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, oofty, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Oh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. We're stimulating Yuri. She's going to be stimulating us with a knife in our heart. I'm so fucking scared. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, would you want to read my poem now? Not really, you crazy bitch. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. To be clear, am I a lesbian? If you look down in the frequently asked questions below, hell yes. Good, sweet Jesus, yes. I'm just gonna wear a shirt that says gay all the time. I do have a shirt that says gay. I'll put it on later. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Let's read it then. Okay. This seems like the same one before. Scissor Queen of 2016. Piss off. Ew. Also, why of 2016? What happened to this year? Who took my title? Fuck you. You fucking took my title. Is this gonna be different? Hole in the wall. Oh, wait, no. Yes, it is. Because the last hole in the wall one was like, oh, I found a hole in the wall. Don't look through those. And then I looked through a hole in the wall and there was someone on the other side, but I wasn't looking at him. He was looking at me. So this is new. Hole in the wall. Number 2, you bitch. Oh shit, I wasn't participating this year. Ah, damn it. Okay. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's down. It's right here. He's right here. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. How long will it be streaming? For another 2 hours. Or so. Around that time. So, what do you think? It's a very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, it's that kind of style is getting pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Spoken word poetry is the best poetry. Done. I have opinions on poetry. Wow, that's the bitch I am. I need my hair down. My hair is fucking annoying me. Okie dokie. When performed out loud, it can be powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I see through time and space, and I know this is a game. I control you from the shadows. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany, really. It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany? Hello there, Yuri. Something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. This is my second time playing the game. I played yesterday and I got like a little bit before before it got deathy. And now today's my second day and I started with some death and now it's insane and I hate it. Yeah. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here is Monika's writing tip of the day. If this is fucked up, I hate you. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on one specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Okay, that's normal. Good. Thank you for saying normal things, Monika. That is my advice for today. Thank you for listening. Oh yeah, I haven't shown it to Yuri yet, have I? Oofed. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Oh, did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Oh, he's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri? Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a deep breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. Hello there, Miss Goo! This is actually my first time, really. Fucking what? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. That's a lie. I've played through this game, well, one time before. You were more normal back then. You didn't glitch out every so often. That was the good old days. Well, I know that. I just mean that, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try and make their style very deliberate. She's not improving, she's glitching! Her tits are the bread and we're the raccoon! In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes, and then she murders me. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Oh, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Ah! Jesus! Oh, God. Oh no, I can only see some of it because all the words are on the screen. I can see something on edge. Good. Okay, there we go. Hello there, Scoops. Do you mind if I read your poem now? I said, let's see if you jump because you're on edge. Well, you know what? Your damn experiment. Your experiment yielded positive results. Okay. What was her first one about again? Her first one was like her under a light. Oh, please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yeah, this is the same as before. It's the ember glows bathing, it must be this one. Last street light to stand the test of time, the future, the light flickers and I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Pioneer, thank you very much for following and I hope you enjoy this tray. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Oh, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Hmm? Oh, that's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. And the next time I'm going to write a poem about how my tits are the bread and you're the raccoon. You into ghosts, Yuri? It's super not about ghosts, my boy. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost, you fucking twat. Oh, really? I must have totally missed the point. Suppose you did only glance over it, after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. I should have called the character you fucking twat. Lingering in our last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... No. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Oh. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you about stuff. Me too. Hoofed. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice. Stop being off-key! Stop being off-key! Thank you. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. I love the soundtrack. It's a good soundtrack. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this fucking language? Sorry? Sorry, did you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Guess you could say it's, fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Oh, I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Fucking wit? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? You mean the cunt word? Thanks, but it didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Oh, the C word, the cute word? Oh, not the cunt word. Oh, there's 2 good C words now. Aw, beans. Okay, ugh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Butt Stuff did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Butt Stuff like my poem too, you know. She even told me she was impressed by it. Why are you quiet? I don't like this. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. What? I'm so suspicious. I'm not ready! That's not what it... Oh, you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Butt Stuff appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you so full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Go, Sayori! Shut up! Well, do you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Butt Stuff started showing up. Didn't like the sentence. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... Oh, Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't not involve me. Nailed it. Nailed it, guys. I nailed it. Yes. No, thank you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch! Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate in middle school, you know. If you want to prove everything, stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Oh, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Aye, go on. Let Butt Stuff hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Butt Stuff? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged into this place? I can probably agree with everything. I don't know. Don't worry, Yuri. I don't know. What happened? What was all the words? I'm turned on right now. God damn it. What do I do? Okay. They're both being cunts. Okay, no. Natsuki, what? No, I'm sorry. Monika, help me. Okay, Natsuki went really shitty and started talking about cutting. Like, that's a really shitty thing. If you think that someone is cutting themselves, don't bring it up. About, like, no. Sorry, Natsuki, go fuck yourself. What? Why? Ah! Ah! What? Ah, no! Bye-bye! Toodaloo! Oh my Jesus!